getting better and making progress, and yeah, they pushed us around in a few weights, and that's not something that we like to see. Or they had a little more attitude, a little more fire and fight. So you really got to give them credit for coming into our house and pushing us around. I mean, I think that's a song or something that you don't like, But yeah, so we it's an attitude thing, and we got to make that decision, go out there, and we got to be ready to go, regardless of who we're wrestling or when or where. And they did a nice job. I think they beat us on the stalling call battle, which is not something that we're too excited about, but they earned it.
Did you deliver a message at the intermission? Because you seemed to come out with a different kind of fire and fight.
No, I don't think not really. I mean, those guys, they're competitors, and nobody likes to see their team getting pushed around out there, and so I think they came out to right the wrongs, or however you want to say it. But and we're pretty good in those upper 5 weights too. You start out with David Taylor and you meet Matt Brown and Ed Ruth and Quentin Wright. So I mean, that's some pretty good firepower there too.
Any more progress in the decision in heavyweight? I mean,
what are you thinking?
What am I thinking? I'm thinking I'd like to hear you say who's going to be your starter.
Well, we're not quite there. I mean, scuffle will be a big deal, and we'll have Regier. Regier's back too now, and Lawson. That was Lawson's first opportunity, I think, to wrestle here in a home match. Gingrich had 2. So we wanted to give him that chance. I mean, Gingrich just had a huge win last week, so you kind of almost want to let him run with it. But just to be fair, we want to give Lawson a chance, and then they'll both be in a big tournament with some. The scuffle is going to be very competitive this year.
Speaking of the scuffle, why do you feel like it's a better tournament to go to kind of during that Christmas break than a lot of teams like to go to the Midlands? But what makes the scuffle better for you and your team?
Well, I'd say it's easier for us to get to, but now that they've changed the location, it's probably about the same. It's just tradition, I guess, and we see a lot of teams we want to see that we don't see any other time of the year. Traditionally, being the Midlands is more of a Big Ten team tournament. At least it used to be that way, but it's maybe it's shifted a little bit. But we just enjoyed the scuffle, and they've done a great job running the tournament, and so we've been going back to it.